was a huge, abrupt change that I went through, and I was not prepared for, but really grateful it happened. But I do apologize for kind of leaving you guys hanging the past month. But I am back, I am back, I am back. So the first thing I will update you guys about is the background noise you probably hear. So I have finally, let me show you. known as being alone. He was alone when I got him, and he's an older guy, and guinea pigs are very territorial, which is why he was like so, and watching him be like so like aggressive with Russell, which is good, I'm not saying it's not. I don't think he would get along with another guinea pig, so them just having each other to like bridge that gap of like needing social time is really nice. So it's been working well. Yeah. But I know what you're thinking, like that's crazy, but I leave everything secured, but they are totally comfortable with each other, and I like introduce them in the right way. But yeah, the next thing you might notice is my hair. It's so damaged right now, so it's like frizzy and not even waving like it usually would. So my hair, I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a cool brown color up here. The color is light ash brown, and throughout here it's still kind of warm throughout here from the bleach, but I have went back to my natural hair. My hair is extremely damaged. Because bleach, it took a lot of bleach. My hair has been box dyed black since I was like 12. Having black hair was like my personality trait for so long, and I just am over it. I'm over putting those chemicals on my head. I'm over dyeing it. I'm over all the maintenance. Like, I'm over it. So I was like, I'm gonna go back natural. So it's been like 6 weeks. I've been literally just using hair remover once a week on it and just getting it out, and then I just dyed it light ash brown, which is this color. You can see it's like kind of light too. It's like dirty blonde. My natural hair is dirty blonde, like ash brown / dirty blonde. Maybe I'll put a picture here of my sister to show you, but because she has virgin hair besides highlights. But yeah, I'm sick of it. Like, I'm ready to be who I was meant to be. I want to be natural. Like, I'm tired of the maintenance. Like, I'm getting too old. Not really, but I just want to be like, I just want to be me, you know? Like, mention in the future I'm gonna be trying to have babies, and you can't really dye your hair when you're pregnant, so I wouldn't want my hair looking crazy for 9 months. So I just want it natural, and I've tried over the years to get it, and it didn't work, but it did this time. I was patient with it, but it is damaged. I lost so much hair on this side, there's no other way around that. It's a very humbling experience. It's a very thought-provoking experience, and it's hard. I just celebrated my birthday last week, and I turned 27, and it's like hitting me that my young years are, and I know people are gonna roll their eyes when I say this, but my youth is like fading. Like, I'll never be in my early 20s again. And if I'm being frank, like, it's very depressing. Of course, there are, like, I'll say this, I had a very hard life growing up. I went through a lot, and I always just looked forward to the future, like, okay, it'll be better when I grow up, it'll be better when I turn 18, it'll be better when I get in college. so sorry that I left. Life is crazy and it ebbs and flows, and I thank you to everyone who understands that and has supported me and not left me. I thank you guys so much. I'm also back on my health journey. I've been meal prepping, and I'm definitely not going to be eating well this next weekend, but I got a personal trainer. I'm canceling him, and I'm going to be going on doing physical training with one of my friends' personal trainers. That's a female. I just feel like I need a female personal trainer. Like, they know what's going on with our bodies. They know, they know how to do good work on a woman's body. It's very different, and yeah, so I'm excited about that. I got a new gym membership. I have classes. I haven't gone yet because I'm scared, but my goal is to go this week. My grandma's coming over tomorrow, and the last thing I'll share was a little bit about my birthday. So it's September 21st. My birthday was September 21st. I am a Virgo, obviously. If you know anything about me, you already knew that. I am literally a Virgo rising, Capricorn moon, and a Virgo sun. It doesn't get more earthy than that, okay? And my Capricorn moon is why I can be such a jerk. You don't mess with a Capricorn woman, okay? They're bad bees. And yeah, so I celebrated my birthday. I'm actually about to film a what I got for my birthday video, and it was great. I felt so loved this year. My job took me out. We went to eat. My boyfriend and I went to this super fancy hotel for that weekend, and it was in downtown Atlanta, downtown Atlanta, and they had an indoor pool. If you know me, maybe it's my earth, even though I'm not a water sign. I'm an earth sign. Even though I'm an earth sign, I love all my elements, you know, we're like the blend. We're like the blend of all the elements. So I love them all. I love water. Like, my favorite thing to do is swimming. So we got an indoor pool, and we were able to swim, and we went to a Fogo de Chao, which is a Brazilian steakhouse, and we just most of